Woo! Cowabunga! Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I'm reviewing all of the films leading up to Out of the Shadows while I'm doing Star Trek and Pixar movies. I want to take a break from Pixar and Star Trek to review the Turtles since everyone else is doing it. Since one YouTuber is doing it. And I want to do the first three films, the 2007 movie, and the crappy 2014 movie. But I'm starting with the original. This is not mine, as you can see. This is owned by my 13-year-old sisters. This came out in 1990. It's directed by Steve Barron, and the plot is in New York City. Mysterious radioactive ooze has mutated four sewer turtles into talking, upright, walking, crime-fighting ninjas. The intrepid heroes Michelangelo, Donatello, Raphael, and Leonardo are trained by in the ninjutsu arts by their rat mentor, Splinter. When the villainous rogue ninja, who is a former pupil of Splinter, arrives and spreads lawlessness throughout the city, it's up to the plucky turtles to stop him. This is an awesome movie. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. This is the 1990s version, not that crappy 2014 version. This is still the best Turtles movie I've seen today. And this movie I think it's kind of underrated. You know, I enjoy this movie. I want to talk about how the Turtles look, because they look really good. Look at the Turtles. They were created by the late Jim Henson, and I think Jim Henson had his work cut out for him. With the budget that they have for the movie, it was pretty tough to pull this off. $13.5 million. This movie shows that you don't need a whole lot of money to make that really awesome movie. Nowadays, you need like $200 million. But just know, most of those movies, when you have that much money, it's not going to make its budget back. And this film was the most successful in the series until 2014 reboot. And I want to talk about how Turtles look. Josh Pays, Robbie Rice, Brian Tokai, Corey Feldman, David McCarran, and Kevin Clash as Raphael, Michelangelo, Leonardo, Donatello, Shredder, and Splinter respectively. They all did a great job, and I really think they did a good job. Sam Rockwell plays a head thug in the movie, and this movie is a mix of the comics and the lighthearted fun and the dark and gritty tone of the comics. I'm sorry. This movie has a very great, awesome soundtrack. You have good humor. You have great action. The martial arts action is incredible. This movie is not perfect. It is goofy in a lot of parts, but what can you do? It's Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles doing it. And I really think the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 1990 is very underrated. The action here is good. You have Judith Hoag, who we all know is Gwen from the Halloween Town series. She plays April O'Neil, and she's really great in the film. Elias Cortez is Casey Jones. He's awesome, and he becomes an ally of the Turtles. Then you also have Raymond Serra, James Sato as the Shredder, and you have Ski Ulrich, and I really think that is really good. Now, a lot of the other studios were trying, major studios like Walt Disney Pictures, Columbia, MGM, Orion, MGM United Artists, Paramount, and Warner Brothers turned down the distribution of the film as they were worried that the popularity of the cartoon storyline could potential for the movie to be a box office bomb, just like the other movie, Masters of the Universe, a couple years prior. But New Line Cinema released this movie. This movie didn't have a huge marketing budget, but there are alternate versions of the movie they had to cut because the movie is so dark and serious. But it's lighthearted, and fans of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, you will be pleased. The cinematography looks great, and the action is cool. And this movie isn't that bad. In fact, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles has a 40 a 40% on Rotten Tomatoes. So, yeah, it's kind of goofy and cheesy, but this is the first Turtles movie. You haven't seen it, I highly recommend it. I'm going to give this movie somewhere on the line better than Vampire Diaries, because watching this was better than watching Vampire Diaries, the show. So let me know in the comments below what you think of the first Turtles movie. Do you like it? Do you hate it? And what is your favorite Turtles movie? Down in the comment section below. And if you like what you've seen here and you want to see more, just stay tuned for more. This is Future